Hey, mambo vipi watu wangu? I hope you are having a fine day. So from the soul of Haiti to the heartbeat of Kenya, welcome so much. You are live with the Project Trinity podcast. Pull up a chair. This is your front row seat. This isn't just a podcast, it's a movement in motion, an idea that became a vision that became a mission, and a mission transforming lives across the world. So our global team is in the chat with you. Jump in, tell us where you're watching from. Today is about something simple and very powerful. So how you grow a community, not buildings, not budgets. It's only people. So one person at a time. And I've got two amazing Kenyans associates who do that exactly. So I'm introducing Metrin Lemu, a community leader, a builder who has three growing initiatives. He raises rabbits and runs a local agrovet businesses for the farmers around us. So Metrin, welcome to the show, and Ambrose Mangat, a big picture thinker who spends his days asking how a whole community rises. So, team, welcome. Can you pull them to the stage? Hello, Metrin.
Okay, hello everyone. I hope we are doing good. My name is Metrin Lem, an associate. Mine is to say welcome for today podcast. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, Ambrose, take it away.
Hello, habari zenu, bonjour. As you have heard, my name is Ambrose Nangat, and it is truly honor to be part of this conversation. When we talk about growing communities, we really talk about growing people. Behind community are real faces, real families, real dreams, and real stories of resilience. Here in Kenya, I have seen that people are not waiting for someone else to build their future. They already possesses incredible strengths, ideas, and determinations. What comes, what community needs most is opportunity, trust, and belief that what is possible tomorrow can begin today. Thank you, Brian.
Wow, nice introduction. I love that energy, girl. So, guys, so world meet possible. So we are ready. No pare and tuko tayari. So let's go, team. The first segment, where we stand. So I'll start with you, Metri. Maybe paint us a picture from your own eyes, from your corner or the corner of Kenya. Who are the people, and what's daily life like in here?
Okay. In my corner of Kenya, I see hardworking people who wake up every day determining to build our lives and them and for their families. I met young people with big dreams, farmers working tirelessly to improve their harvests, and women balancing businesses at home and for the community responsibilities also. Despite challenges, their resilience, creativity, and hope. What inspires me most in is that people always looking for how to learn, grow support from another one for our daily lives. So that is all about my part of my corner in Kenya.
That's you're part of the Kenya is it seems very interesting. So building on that, maybe Ambrose, from where you stand, what's the story of this community right now?
Okay, thank you for the question, Mr. Pran. From where I stand, I see community full of potential, determination. I think of the many conversations we have had with young people and families in Kenya. What stands out to me is that people are not waiting for someone else to build their future. They are looking for possibilities, learning new skills, and finding ways to improve their skills. Building on what Metrin sees on the ground, I will add that this community is hungry for growth. People want to participate, not just receive. They want to create, contribute, and leave something better for the next generation. That gives me hope because communities grow strongest when people believe they can shape their own future together. Thank you, Mr. Brian.
Nice, nice. We are building the community ourselves, not waiting for maybe someone to build the community for us. We are the one to develop the community. So thank you so much for that, Ambrose. So Metrin, back to you. So tell us about one person whose life maybe you have watched change around the community or inside the Project Trinity.
Okay, I remember a young person who had a talent and ambition, but lacked access of the opportunities and guidance. Through mentorship, learning opportunities, and community support, I, I watched that person again confidently develop a new skills and begin creating opportunities for those who needs them. So, seeing that transformation remind me that when one person grows, the entire community benefited from it. That is why we look for our daily changes. Thank you.
That's very true, Metrin. When one community member rises, it's like the whole community has risen. So great inspiring content there, Metrin. So to close off this segment, maybe one word each of you. So what does our community most need right now? Maybe just a short phrase.
Yeah, for one word, I can say our communities just need an opportunity. Because here in Kenya, full of talented and hardworking people, especially young people. What many communities need most is not potential. They already have it. They need opportunities to turn talent into livelihoods, ideas into enterprises, and dreams into realities. Yeah.
What about you, Metrin? Maybe one word.
Okay, for me, yeah, community develops looks like a young person gaining skills daily and finding employment. So, a farmer increasing productivity and earning more income, or a woman starting small businesses always supports he or her family. It is not about satisfactions. It is about people gaining confidence, opportunities, and their ability to improve their own lives. So that is all.
Yes, yes, nice, Metrin. So, to our listeners, you have listened to what are the communities Metrin and Ambrose most need right now. So, my question to you maybe is, what does your community need most right now? Share it on the comments and don't forget to follow, share this podcast to anyone who might be interested or it will help them. So, Let's move on to our next segment. It's what community development really means. So I'll go straight to you, Ambrose. So when we say community development, what does that actually mean? Maybe in plain words.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Brian. So community development, if I may be, I was explaining to a neighbor or a friend, I would say community development is simply helping people discover and grow what they already have inside them. Because communities do not become strong because someone arrives with all answers. Communities become strong when people themselves are empowered to shape their future. For me, development is not about buildings. It's not about paperwork. It's not about projects. It's about people. It's about young person discovering they can learn new skills and create opportunities. It is about trust, relationships, and creating an environment where people can grow together. Real developments happens when people become authors of their own future, not spectators. Yes, right.
Yes, that's a nice example. So, mentoring, building on that community development. So, what does it look like for one real person?
Okay, Brian, thank you. For me, community development look like what we can finding employments and what we need for us to be getting income or productivity increases always is so very important to our development daily basis. So it is not about scientists or about people gaining confidence. Opportunity always is true to our daily lives and ability to improve their own lives daily. So development is so very important to our lives today. Thank you.
Yes, well said, guest. You have touched on community development, and Metrin has explained what community development looks like, maybe for a real person or a community. So, I hope the audience has heard you well enough. So, Ambrose, let's come back to the Project Trinity. So, you have helped shape the playbook. I know you're one of the let's say the admin. So but to be honest, does a plan develop people, or do people develop or people develop people?
Okay, so on a plan developing people or people developing plan. So honestly, I believe people develop people. Plans are important. Strategies are important. Documents help us stay aligned and give us directions. But not a piece of paper has, no piece of paper has ever changed someone's life by itself. The, the playbook we developed was never meant to replace people. It was meant to support people because communities grow through trust, and trust is about person by person. So, real transformation happens when one person believes in another person, mentors them, teaches them, and creates opportunities for them. The playbook helps us stay aligned, but it is the relationships that change communities. Yes, thanks, Brian.
Yes, it truly I've cut the last word
Yeah,
is
no,
it
the
the
last
conversation changes a community, or the last line you said?
it is, but it is the relationship that change the communities.
Yes, yes, relationships change the community. So
Yeah.
that's the main point. Thank you for that, Ambrose. So back to you, Metrin. So what does this community already have that no outsider could ever get? Could, any outsider could ever give it? Maybe give it.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian. So, this community is already as determination, looking for knowledge, resilience, and the strong spirit of helping one another. So, these are the things that cannot be imported. Externally, support can provide tools and opportunities, but the strength to build a better future is already exist within the people and themselves. So that is in our determination in life, and that is all.
Thank you so much. Such a strong words, Metrin. I like that. So, to the both of you, maybe what's the difference between helping a community and maybe grow one?
Okay, so helping a community often means solving today's problem. Growing community means investing in people's so they stay, they can solve tomorrow's problems themselves. One can create dependence and the other creates ownerships. Yes.
Okay, on my side, helping a community is not a bad joke, or it is something that when you're helping, you are gaining more and more, and you are learning about your more about your community. So it is not a easy joke when you helping your community. You are also gaining more and learning a new things beyond your community. So it is good. That is all.
Nice. So, to my audience, I have maybe drop a comment. So, who's someone in your community who quietly makes everyone around them better? Maybe you can tag them and let them know that they are appreciated or they feel appreciated. So now, if you want to understand growing people, look at someone who literally grows things for a living, like Metrin. Metrin, I know you like growing things. You have a tree nursery, you rear rabbits. So let's talk about what you build. So Metrin, away from the organization, you run real ventures. A tree nursery, you have some rabbits, an agrovet. Maybe walk us through them and the audience so that they can understand more about you, your personal life away from the organization.
Okay, thank you, Brian. In this economy of today, you must survive in so many ways. So, according to my life story, I have always believed to creating practical solutions to our community. My nursery began with my desires to promote environmental conservation while generating income opportunities in my life. So, rabbits also there. Also, farming started as a way of supporting sustainability agricultural and demonstrate alternative income source to my community. Also, the part of my agrovet, the agrovet come from seeing farmers struggling to assess quality agricultural products and advices. So each venture addressed a real need while creating opportunities for growth and learning. According to my side, I prefer to start an agrovet so that I will serve my people correctly and well understood. Thank you.
That's nice, Mirin. I can see you are a very good role model. You are bringing new farming habits to our community, and that's a big boost to women and our community at large. So you literally run tree nursery, and you know you don't grow a forest by planting in empty ground. So, is growing a community any different from growing a seedling, maybe?
Not really. A seedling's caring is need patience, the right environment, and the time to grow. So people and the communities are similar. Growth does not happen every night or every day. When providing support, knowledge, and encouragement, opportunities, people, development, confidence, and eventually become strong enough to support others. And that is all.
So, yeah, you agree there is no big difference. What about you, Ambrose? Is there any difference, or you support what Metrin has just said?
For me, there is no difference. Yeah, I think it is about commitment and working on the same vision as the other one. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So back to you, Metrin. So this is your segment. Don't feel shy to answer my question. So what gap in the community made you start the agrovet business? You talked about you have a agrovet business.
Okay, Brian, that is right. I saw farmers traveling distances to access agricultural products and reliable information. May lack proper guidance from other farmers or any person on my farming practices. The Acrovet was created to bring these resources closer to them and provide trust that helps to improve our productivity and livelihood for the farmers, also for the economic factor. That is why I started to meant for the Acrovet to be near our homestead to our farmers, and that is all.
Okay, so Metrin, who walks into your agrovet and what are they really coming for?
Okay, farmers come to seek products, but often they are also looking for the advice, resource, and solutions. They want someone who understands them and their challenges that can be make them to inform decisions over them becomes just as important in their product to themselves and grow better to have a good quality products, and that is all.
That's nice. So, Metrin, being a woman and building on these many fronts, what does it take, and what do you say to the next woman watching you now?
Okay, that is a good question, Brian. It takes a resilient discipline, patience, and belief in your purposely too. So there are challenges and moments of doubt, but staying focused on impact keeps me moving forward without looking backward. So it also needs a woman who have a willing to do something, not being forced or being told from someone heart. And that is all.
That's very nice, strong, strong words, Metrin. So, Ambrose, maybe you can react on this Metrin segment. When one person builds the way Metrin does, what does it do to the whole community around her?
Okay, thanks, Mr. Brian. So I've had a transformative story from Metrin on helping the community. So when I look on Metrin and the work she does, I don't just see someone running at the nursery, an acrobat, or raising rabbits. I see someone planting possibility because the community always are seeing. what she's doing. They see consistency, they see hard work, and they see someone who chooses to build rather than wait. And that creates something powerful. A young woman begins to think, maybe I can start something too. A farmer walks into the acrobat looking for products but lives with different confidence and encouragement. One person example begins to awaken hope and initiative in others. That is the beauty of community transformation. Rarely starts with crowd. It starts with one person who decides to take responsibility and build. And I think that is what Project Trinity is all about. We are trying to create dependence and or heroes that everyone relies on. We are investing in people because people are the greatest investments. Communities grow when people grow, and one builder creates many builders. That's how ownership is formed and how communities begin to order their own story. Yeah, so thanks, Brian.
Yes, yes. We are at Project Trinity. We are trendsetters from Rabbit Ventures, Tree Nursery Ventures to technology. So, Metrin, one last question to you. So, if one thing about your work or your farmers' lives or got easier tomorrow, what would you want it to be?
Okay. When my tomorrow calls, I will want easier access to markets, technology, and financial resources. These three things could signify to improve productivity and incomes, also opportunities for many farmers and entrepreneurs. Where either small or big entrepreneurs, it is helpful.
Yes, nice words, Metrin. So that was a very interesting conversation, Metrin. You have touched on climate change, the new rabbit ventures you are into, and Amros coming in at the last minute telling us something small about this. So nice work, guys. So our vision is one thing. So growing real people, person by person, is another. So let's sit in that gap where vision meets ground. So, Ambrose, in one line, maybe, what future are you growing toward for this community?
Okay, so on maybe the future growing for the community. I can say a community where people have the opportunity, confidence, and skills to shape their own future. Yes.
Okay, so, mentoring, what does that actually take person by person on the ground?
Okay, it takes consistency. It means showing up every day and listening people, understanding their challenges, and sharing knowledge and creating opportunities. It is really matters work. It doesn't clarify what you are building through small actions repeatedly over a time and a time. So it is so easy to say, to understand everyone and their challenges. It is easy to solve their challenges. So it is better to have the vision or what the future actually takes to us. Okay.
Well said, Metrin. You have to understand so that you can solve that particular problem. So, well put. So, Metrin, back to you. What do the people here know that never makes it makes maybe rather not makes it out there or maybe into a plan.
Okay, so when people understand their realistic better than anyone else, they will know what works, what does not belongs to them, or what their communities truly need. Sometimes the most valuable solution come from local experience rather than written in as strategies. That is all.
Nice. So now back to Ambrose, building on that and to be honest about it. So where's the gap between the plan and the people right now?
Okay, so the gap between the people and the, the plan. So maybe for me to be honest, sometimes plans moves faster than trust. You can design good ideas, but people move at the speed of relationship. Communities needs time to understand, participate, and truly honor on what is being built. That is why listening is just as important as planning, because a perfect plan means a very little if people don't feel part of it. Yes, thanks, Brian.
So yeah, so to the both of you, so when the plan and the people pulling maybe different directions, who wins and maybe who loses?
Yeah, for me, I think people will win, not because the plan is wrong, but because plans exist to serve people, not the way around. Sometimes reality teaches us something the paper never could. So we just we adjust, we listen, and we keep moving. The mission stays the same, but the road may change. That's
Well said. Maybe what about you, Metrin? What's your take on that?
Okay, according to my knowledge or thinking, people when people understand themselves, they will have they will have their needs always, which is putting them to make a solutions. So coming from local experience rather than having a good work or a communities who will understand themselves, they will coming to be a good people to have their road a good roadmap to all of the community to one track. That is all.
Nice. So, all right. So, let's lighten it up a bit because something huge is happening. And even though Kenya not in it at all, I know you have been watching. So, we have one family, one team, and that's the World Cup. So, our Haitian family is at the World Cup right now. So, I have to ask, are you two adopting Haiti as your team, or which team are you supporting?
yeah. For let's say let's say for me myself, I'm adopting Haiti since Kenya is not on World Cup, and we are the family. We are family with Haiti, so absolutely, I'm cheering Haiti. So it is amazing to see our family on the world stage. So, and I know many people here. following the journey with excitement, maybe around here, Kenya. So Haiti, we're sharing Haiti.
Haiti. So Haiti at the World Cup. So Metrin, are you flying their flag from here in Kenya?
Okay, thank you, Brian, for that question. I'm really glad to hear that. For now, I absolutely cheering Haiti because we are like a one family. Football brings people together, and it is exciting to see our Project Trinity family represented. That is why on this world stage, my bold prediction to Haiti surprises everyone and makes deep run in the tournament. Thank you.
So you're predicting that Haiti to win. So Ambrose, maybe what about you? What's your but tell us the but start with the football mood in right here in Kenya or top, and maybe your predictions, your bold predictions. Maybe how far will Haiti go, and who's and maybe the overall winner at the end of the competition.
So as you know, I think you have seen the results on how the things is going up there. So we still hope for the best for our Haiti team. So as starting from here in Kenya, maybe around here to top, we know majority are the football fans. Yeah. So for the last previous week, so I think we had some tournaments around here, and everyone I think everyone in the community love to be to cheer football or maybe have their team. So I can say for the Haiti team, we know how we know the play game. So we hope them the best. Yeah.
So you're not given your prediction who will win the World Cup.
Yeah, for the predictions, I I'm with France. I can say France will take the World Cup.
So everybody in the world is with France. Maybe I'll choose a different one. I'll go with an African team, Morocco. I'll support Morocco in this. Morocco to the final. So nice conversation, team. Maybe the audience. What's your prediction for the World Cup? Which team are you supporting? Maybe who will win? The top scorers. You can just chat in the comments section. So that was a very lightening up session, team. So that's a one family, one team, right across the map. Before I let you both go, where uh, where is all this headed? So what's next? So Metrin, what are you building next in your ventures? Maybe, and maybe for the community.
Okay, sorry. For my side, what is building for me, it is like when opportunities unblocks or talent innovations potentially that is already existing within our people. So it's like when I see in future, it will that open doors which have the good fruits to our daily lives. That is all.
Over to you, Ambrose. So what's the next big bet for growing this community of ours?
Yeah. So I was on mute. If so, for me, if I had big bet for next for this growing for the growing community, so I'll say sorry. If I had to place one big bet on the future of this community, I will place to one on people, not just programs, not just technology, not just infrastructure. People, because I have come to believe that the greatest asset any community possesses is not what it owns, but who it is becoming. When I look at Kenya, I see people with ideas, parents who want better opportunities for their children, entrepreneurs trying to create something meaningful, and communities full of wisdom and resilience. And I think that is where our greatest opportunity lies. The next big bet is investing in people through education, digital skills, mentorship, leadership, and creating pathways into the future economy. We are living in a world that is changing rapidly. Artificial intelligence, technology, and global connectivity are reshaping the way people work, create value. My hope is that our communities are not left watching from the sidelines, but they become active participants in that future. Because talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not always equally distributed. And that is why I believe projectile missions matters so much. We are not we are not trying to create independence. We are trying to create ownership. We are helping communities to order their own future. And when they invest in one person, something incredible happens. You don't just change one life. You strengthen family. You inspire friends. You create confidence in community. And over time, that creates culture where people begin to believe that more is possible. And I've seen how one person gains knowledge can teach 10 others. How one entrepreneur can operate opportunities for others, and how a leader can inspire the entire generation. That is why I don't think our next chapter is ultimately about bigger projects, it's about bigger possibilities. Okay, thanks, Brian.
Nice, nice. Well said, Ambrose. So your biggest jackpot will be the people. When that's your big bet win. It will be the people. So well said, Ambrose. So Metrin, you have heard what Ambrose has said about growing our community. Maybe what's your dream for the people here?
Okay, Brian. According to my dream in future is to see young people or a generation like farmers, families thriving through opportunities and held it, created themselves what they want for the future, and to see the communities that are self-sustaining innovations, confident, and their ability to shape their own future. So that is my dream for the coming future for our generation. Thank you.
Nice, nice. That's a very good dream for our community. We keep growing together. So at Project Trinity, to our audience, maybe I know you have followed along with us, so thank you for being with us. Our Haitian team, Kenyan team, thanks for the comments. I can see most people are there. Blondine, Sharon, Philemon. So thank you so much, team. And maybe to our new audience, follow our page. Don't forget to share. Guys, so we are about to wrap up this podcast, but I have some few things for you guys. So, Ambrose, I was back to you. where do you want maybe this community to be a year from now, from your own projections?
So thanks, Brian. So a year from now, I want to see people believing in themselves. I want to see young people learning new skills, families becoming stronger, and communities becoming more connected. I want to say things are different now. We have more hope, more confidence, and more opportunities that we had go that we didn't had a year ago. So because growth is always measured by buildings or numbers, sometimes it's measured by how many people believe that tomorrow can be better than today. Yeah, thanks, Brian.
Yeah, nice words there, Amro. So, to the both of you, maybe as your final words to a young person in Kenya watching you right now or around the world, what may you say to them or any advice to them?
Yeah, for me, to a young person in Kenya watching right now, I want to say that you don't have to, you have everything figured out before you begin. Many of us are tempted to wait for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect circumstances, but life rarely works in that way. Start with what you have. Learn continuously. Stay curiously. Stay disciplined. Don't underestimate small beginnings because great journeys are often built one step at a time. Your circumstances may shape your journey, but they do not define your destinations. Also, I want you to remember that your greatest asset is not where you come from, but where you are, but who you are becoming. Invest in your skills, build your character, develop your skills, surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow. Be willing to serve others and never stop learning. The world is changing rapidly, and the opportunities of tomorrow will belong to those who remain adaptable, humble, and committed to growth. Yes, thanks, Brian.
Okay, so Metrin, any last words to a young person maybe watching you?
Okay, for the person who is live today, I'm encouraging him or her to have a good determination of what is going on in our future lives. So to make them to have that capability or the people who have to progress in life, we must have respect. We have almost we you must have respect to our community, discipline, hope, and then make sure you are resilient to what is going on in our economy today. That is all.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for this amazing conversation that we had today. So maybe one last question, but this is off the script. So Metrin talked about climate change, and for the past, like for now in Kenya, it should be the long rainy season. But for the past few weeks, we have been seeing clouds, but when you wake up tomorrow, they are scattered. So maybe Ambrose, what's your take on this? Will it rain or will it just stay like this?
Okay, for the climate change, we must look what is causing our climate change to have different changes. So, according to my opinion, let us have or look things that will make our environment or climate change to be not going to be variable. So let us practice, make sure we have the correct what what is needed to the climatic condition to have the correct positions in our daily lives. So we must adhere to what is concerned to make sure that no much climatic in our world life today. So that is all.
Yes, you can go on, Ambrose.
Yeah, so for me, I will say that it will rain, but I think it's for the first time that I have ever experienced long, long such drought or sunlight during this period. You know, in this region, this month of June and July, we normally experience chilly weather around here at maybe October. So it has been different now. So as you know, for our farmers, they are now going through the most hard moment since they have lost majority have lost their corn farms or maize farms, and in some parts where in cold maybe like cold areas where we experience dew, the the, the dew has caused them has affected their crops since at night you will experience like maybe there is a clear sky and you find that at morning when the dew comes and you have to farm, suppose that maybe it rains or maybe spray fast before the sunlight comes. So it becomes a challenging for maybe a big farms. So it seems like maybe everywhere in our region, the the people who come from the, the, the highland part and the lowland part have been affected by the sunlight and the droughts we have experienced in about 2 months. So we hope for rain anytime soon.
So, guys, you have listened to my guest and the rain predictions for our guys here in West Pokot. High chances of raining. So we'll pray for that. Our crops are really struggling. So climate change is real. Maybe to a young person out here, it's up to us. It's up to us to make to change this narrative of the climate change. Is up to us. We need to plant more trees, being conscious of our environment, about our just anything concerning our climate. But the main thing, maybe I'll tell to our youth, is plant trees. Metrin, tree expert, is here. She has three nurseries. You can go to his homestead and maybe purchase them from our local areas. So, guys, let's fight this climate change and let's raise awareness that climate change is real, because the climate is really changing, for as you can see from our weather pattern. So, guys, let's just be punctual about this matter. Okay, that was our hour. Metrin Ambrose, thank you. Because in the end, a community isn't built with plants. It's grown one person at a time, by people who refuse to wait. And to everyone in the chat, from Kenya to Haiti, wherever you are watching, thank you for the front row seat. Share this, tag someone who's quietly growing their own community, and meet us back here next week. Maybe we'll have Team Haiti on the call, but join us to see. So, world meet possible. We are ready. No pare, tuko tayari. So, guys, see you next time.